My daughter's teacher started giving her homework that wasn't for school. My daughter Emily was the kind of kid who made friends with anyone. She loved school so much she used to wake up before her alarm, just so she could be ready early. She was bubbly, talkative, and, if I'm being honest, couldn't keep a secret to save her life. That all changed in less than a month. It started when she got her new teacher, Miss Carter. The first time I met her, she was standing outside the classroom greeting every kid by name, crouching to look them in the eye. The first 2 weeks of school were normal. Emily came home with little assignments. Draw your family, write about your favorite place, that sort of thing. She always finished them with a smile. Then one Tuesday, she didn't smile. She didn't even say hi when she walked through the door. She just went to her room and shut the door. Emily never shut her door. Later, I peeked in and found her asleep at her desk, pencil still in hand. I moved the paper so she wouldn't smudge it in her sleep. The assignment made my stomach turn. If you could live with someone other than your parents, who would it be and why? Emily's answer. Miss Carter says she could take care of me better. She says moms get tired. I laughed it off at first. Maybe it was some kind of creative writing prompt. But the next morning, when I walked her to school to casually ask Miss Carter about it, she just smiled. We're learning about trusted adults, she said softly. Someone to turn to if a child feels unsafe. Her explanation made sense, but her eyes didn't match her words. By the second week of October, I started noticing other changes. Emily wasn't watching cartoons anymore. She didn't want to FaceTime her grandparents. She stopped asking me to read her bedtime stories. The other parents began noticing weird things too. Kids coming home silent, kids staring off into space at dinner. The real break for me came on a Thursday. Emily came home with an assignment written in neat, blocky handwriting, clearly not hers. Find the safest way to make sure your parents don't wake up while you leave. I confronted Emily, but she just smiled faintly. It's just pretend, Mom. Miss Carter says we're practicing for the trip. What trip? I asked. Her smile widened, but it didn't reach her eyes. You'll see soon. That night, I barely slept. I stayed awake listening. Around 2:30 a.m., I heard the creak of her bedroom door. I got up quietly and followed her down the hall. She was fully dressed, shoes on, her little backpack zipped shut. When I asked where she was going, she didn't even look at me. She's here. Before I could react, I felt a sharp sting in my neck. My legs buckled. The last thing I saw before the darkness swallowed me was Emily's tiny hand gripping an empty syringe. I woke up on the living room floor to my husband shaking me, his face pale. He had a small puncture mark on his neck, too. Emily was gone. We called the police immediately. They went to the school. Not a single child from Emily's class showed up that morning. Miss Carter was gone, too. Every parent from that classroom told the same story. A strange assignment, a middle of the night trip, a needle. That was 5 weeks ago. No ransom notes, no signs of struggle, no surveillance footage. The kids didn't just run away, they vanished. And then, 2 nights ago, I found something on our front porch. It was Emily's little backpack. Inside was her favorite stuffed rabbit and a folded piece of notebook paper. The writing was neat, careful. Mommy, I'm happy now. Miss Carter says you'll be happy soon too. Just wait, we'll come get you when it's time. Now I wake up at night to the sound of children's laughter outside. Sometimes I think I see shapes standing just beyond the tree line in our backyard. Small, still.